The Council has discussed these two files already over a year, and I am happy to say that we reached agreement on both, with strong support from the Member States. 2 years ago in Paris, the EU promised to cut emissions by at least 40% by 2030, so we keep our promises. The LULUCF regulation will make sure that all emissions generated by use of soils, trees, plants, biomass and timber are taken into account in the EU's overall target. It will establish new accounting rules and binding commitments for Member States to ensure that this sector will always absorb at least as much CO2 as it emits. The Council also agreed on EU priorities for the third United Nations Environment Assembly meeting, taking place in December.
The sharing proposal will reduce greenhouse gas emissions in all sectors outside the European Union emissions trading system, such as building, transport, waste and agriculture, up to 2030 through binding annual targets for all Member States. The main point of discussion has been the Presidency proposal for a safety reserve, allowing low-income Member States some more flexibility should they face problems reaching their targets. I remind you that this is the first time in European Union law that all Member States will have reduction targets. With the European Parliament having adopted these negotiation positions early this year, the adoption of the Council position is a major step forward towards turning the proposals into clear binding rules, and preparations for trilogue negotiations on both files can now begin.